In a village where the moonlight reveals secrets, one hunter's love triangle just woke the gods. The stranger's glowing staff slams the earth. Doom. Okoro's calabash almost falls from his hand. Ngozi hissing like a lioness. Adama smiling like a calm river. 2 wives. 1 sacred circle. No food, no water, no escape. By sunrise, the truth will decide who stays and who vanishes forever. But tonight, it's not just the gods watching, something darker is coming. Who survives the night of truth? Don't miss this African folktale of suspense, humor, and destiny. Hit subscribe now and find out before the gods do. The stranger's voice boomed. Okoro the hunter, your foolishness has reached the ears of the gods. The crowd gasped. Okoro nearly dropped his calabash. Me. Foolishness. The stranger raised his staff. Yes, you. 1 man, 2 wives, endless quarrel. The land itself is tired of your walla. Tonight, before this festival ends, a choice must be made. Ngozi puffed her chest. Yes. Let him choose me, Ngozi the lioness. I can fight, farm, cook, and protect his honor. Adama stepped forward, calm as ever. Or let him choose me, Adama the gentle river, who brings peace, sweetness, and joy to his days. The crowd shouted, some for Ngozi, some for Adama, the noise rising like thunder. The stranger struck his staff on the ground, doom. The earth trembled. Silence fell. He pointed at Okoro. Hunter, tonight you will enter the sacred circle. You will hunt not animals, but truth. You will speak from your heart, not your fear. If you lie, the gods will know. If you delay, the earth will swallow you whole. Okoro's jaw dropped. Swallow me whole. Or, uncle stranger, I beg. Can't I just buy both wives suya and settle them? The crowd roared with laughter, but the stranger did not smile. He drew a circle on the ground with his staff. It glowed faintly in the moonlight. Step inside, Okoro. Okoro shuffled in, muttering, Gods, please let this be dream. If I wake up and see roasted yam beside my bed, I never chase 2 wives again. The stranger turned to the wives. You 2 will enter. But know this, only one will step out with him as wife. The other, he paused. The crowd leaned forward. The other must live forever. Ngozi gasped. Leave. Where? To my father's house. After all my sweat. Adama's face twitched. For once, she dropped her calm. So I should just walk away like leaf in the wind. The stranger's eyes glowed. The gods demand balance. 1 man, 1 wife. The square buzzed with murmurs. Old women shook their heads. Young girls whispered, this is what happens when you marry hunter with too much fine face. Okoro held his head. Chai. My enemies have succeeded. Why didn't I just marry goat? At least goat doesn't argue at festival. Children burst into giggles. Even the stranger smirked a little before regaining his stern look. He raised his staff again. The test begins at dawn. Tonight, you will stay in the circle. No food, no water, no living. By sunrise, truth will show itself. The villagers gasped. No food. No water. No palm wine. This was worse than war. Ngozi folded her arms, glaring at Adama. Better prepare yourself. By dawn, you'll be crying back to your mother. Adama simply smiled. We'll see who the gods favor. Okoro sat in the circle, holding his empty calabash, looking like a goat tied for market. Man, if I survive this, I'm becoming monk. The drums restarted softly, playing a slow, tense beat as the crowd whispered and dispersed. But no one left completely. Everyone stayed nearby, eager to see what would happen at sunrise. The wives sat on either side of Okoro, their eyes glowing like rival lanterns. The hunter stared at the sky, begging the moon for mercy. And so, under the moonlight, with the whole village watching, the night of truth began. But unknown to everyone in the forest, something else was stirring. The gods were not the only ones interested in Okoro's foolish love triangle. The moon hung heavy over the village square. The sacred circle glowed faintly, keeping Okoro, Ngozi, and Adama trapped like goats in a pen. The villagers didn't go home. Oh no, Nigerians don't miss free drama. People spread mats, lit small fires, and settled like it was open-air cinema. Someone even brought roasted plantain to sell. Okoro sat cross-legged, staring at the heavens. Oh, Chineke, why me? Other hunters fight lions. Me, I'm fighting wives. Is that how my destiny was written? Ngozi hissed. Stop complaining like child. At least the gods gave you 2 fine wives. She flipped her hair dramatically. Adama smirked. Fine but troublesome. Some of us bring peace, not noise. Ngozi shot her a glare sharp enough to peel yam. Peace. Is that what you call sitting quiet while your co-wife carries firewood, cooks, farms, and even fights crocodiles? The crowd chuckled. A little boy shouted, Auntie Ngozi, fight her now. His mother slapped his head. Keep quiet. You want them to use you as sacrifice. Okoro buried his face in his hands. Gods, please send lion to carry me away now. 2 hours passed. No food. No water. Okoro's stomach grumbled so loud the crowd laughed. Hunter. Even your bell is protesting, an old man cackled. Okoro pointed at him. If you laugh too much, I'll add you to my wives. Then you'll understand suffering. The villagers howled with laughter. Ngozi leaned toward Adama, whispering just loud enough, I know by dawn you'll beg for pap. You can't stay hungry more than 3 hours. Adama smiled sweetly. Better hungry than hot-tempered. The gods like calm spirit. Ngozi clapped her hands. Yo. Calm spirit that can't even shout when market woman cheats you. The audience laughed again. This was better than traveling theater. To pass the time, the youths brought drums and started playing softly. Someone shouted, let the wives dance. Let the wives dance. Ngozi jumped up, rolling her waist like talking drum. The men whistled. Not to be outdone, Adama rose gracefully, her movement smooth like flowing river. The crowd cheered. Okoro stood in the middle, eyes darting between them, muttering, if I clap for Ngozi, Adama will kill me. If I clap for Adama, Ngozi will break my head. Oh Lord, just swallow me now. The stranger with the staff, sitting quietly at the edge, raised his hand. Silence fell instantly. His eyes glowed faintly. This is not festival. This is test. The wives froze mid-dance and sat back down, fuming. Okoro whispered, next time I see fine woman, I'll just admire and pass. 2 wives is like holding hot yam with bare hand. By midnight, tempers were hot. Ngozi accused Adama of stealing her space in the circle. Adama accused Ngozi of snoring like broken drum. Okoro begged them to stop, but then they turned on him. Ngozi, you are the cause of this wahala. Adama, yes. You should have been man enough to lead us, not run like chicken every time. The crowd went like football spectators. Okoro jumped up, pointing at the villagers. See them laughing. Tomorrow, when I die of stress, who will pay bride price refund? You people should contribute now. Laughter exploded again. Even the stranger coughed to hide his chuckle. Just as dawn was approaching, something strange happened. From the nearby forest came a low growl. The drum stopped. The crowd fell silent. Eyes turned to the trees. A shadow moved, larger than a man, crawling on all fours. Okoro's heart pounded. Ah. Maybe lion has answered my prayer. The stranger's staff glowed brighter. He stood, his voice deep. The gods are watching. But so are others. This night is not only a test of love, it is a test of courage. The growl came again, closer now. The villagers panicked, some climbing trees, some hiding behind others. Women held their children tight. Ngozi clutched Okoro's arm. Hunter, defend us. Adama clutched his other arm. Yes, you're the great hunter. Show your strength. Okoro stood trembling between them, eyes wide. My bow, my arrow. I left them at home. Can't I just throw insults at the animal? The crowd burst into laughter, but then froze, because the shadow stepped into the moonlight. And it was no animal. It was a figure covered in palm leaves, eyes glowing red, moving like spirit from the underworld. The stranger's face hardened. Oh. So even the masquerades of the dark want to test the hunter tonight. Okoro screamed. Masquerade. I resign. 2 wives I cannot handle, now masquerade has joined. Chai. The wives gripped him tighter, the circle glowing stronger around them. The villagers held their breath. The night was about to explode. The stranger's glowing eyes faded into the dark, leaving only a single black feather at Okoro's feet. Ngozi and Amora exchanged a fearful glance. They knew exactly what it meant, but Okoro did not. What will Okoro do? Follow for more African folktales. Like this video and subscribe so you don't miss part 4. And tell us in the comments what you think Okoro's next move will be.